Hello and welcome to the B60 Top 4 show. Today we've got myself, Mike, Sam, Nick, and Manny joining the show. I thought I'd start with you, Mike. 2-1 win for United against Palace. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, it's a good game, man. Only 10 points behind Arsenal. If they slip up, we're there waiting. You know what I mean? So
Bro,
now
focus on your
obviously,
top four challenge,
True,
bro.
bro.
huh?
Don't do that. Don't do
Yo,
that.
focus.
Bro,
You
title
Focus on your
focus.
top
race.
four
Why are
challenge,
you getting
bro.
scared, bro? Why are
Bro,
you getting scared in
you
it?
need to relax. You need to
You just get
relax.
scared. You're gonna bottle it
Really, I
again.
feel like you United fan, you need to take a chill pill a
You're
little
gonna
bit.
bottle it again, bro. We're there waiting, man. One of the Manchester teams are waiting, don't we? But now obviously you've got to take it game by game in it. You know what I mean? So not to get ahead of ourselves. Obviously, went 1-0 down, but I feel like United have knew. I knew we'll come back and win. Sesko, Magnus, Fernandez, great game. Um, red card, people can say it's harsh, whatever, but end of the day, it's the rules in it, it's the laws of the game. So he brought him down, and yeah. But I feel like overall game, I feel like we play well. We should be expected to win them games. Obviously, we've got Newcastle away next. That's the big test. That's probably the biggest test. Although Newcastle in shit form, obviously West Ham away was a test and managed to get a draw out of it. So I don't know. Probably take a draw again on Newcastle away. But then again, obviously they lost against Everton. So why can't we beat them? Do you know what I mean? So now it's going to be a big test. And then obviously for Carrick, people are saying he obviously should be appointed permanent manager. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, I feel like I've seen signs he's going to be a good manager. Do just stick with the safe option, which is Carrick. But for me, if Enrique is on the line, if Nagelsmann's there, I think them two should definitely be ahead of him. Personally, I would have taken Tuchel, but for some reason, signed contracts for England. Weird, but yeah. Third in the league, can't complain.
Yeah, to be fair, I think in that race to the top 4, I think probably only Liverpool where you got to worry about. I think you'll probably get third. Villa have kind of fell off. Um,
Yeah, never know.
Chelsea's
Still a lot of
fixtures
games to
look
go in.
really difficult, to be fair. So you're only
Yeah,
playing.
Chelsea fell off.
Yeah, you only got to worry
Chelsea
about the
fell off.
Premier League as well. So yeah, I think good for third for you, man. I think. Yeah, Manny, I'll come to you. Obviously, big game. Arsenal Chelsea. What do you think of the game?
Bro, do you know what it is about Arsenal? This is how you know football's fell off, bro. Certain man, you ban,
Your football's fell off.
bro. You've seen the teams of old, like the Pep Guardiola teams. You've seen the Jurgen Klopp teams. The way these teams are playing football, pressing high up. You see Pep, playing the all like passing the ball into the back of the net. That kind of football. Now you've got this Arsenal team. You got fans in the stadium cheering when you're getting corners, bro. Like it's bro. But just in terms of that game, it's a poor game to be fair. I think with these big games, you're either gonna get like loads of goals or you're just gonna get a stalemate. And it was just one of them boring games where it's like, I mean, what 3 goals from set pieces? Set pieces. I feel like we didn't play awful, but we didn't really play that great. I think Robert Sanchez nearly gave away a couple of goals. He was from when I saw him nearly give that goal away. I think it was like in the first 10 minutes. I can't remember who he passed it to. I was like, yeah, it's going to be a dark day for us. Um, our creative players, Cole Palmer, didn't play great. Pedro Neto got himself sent off. Didn't play that great either. Enzo Fernandez plays in the 10, but is not really a creative player. Um, yeah, it's just poor. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. Obviously, you're playing against top of the league, so obviously you're going to be limited to chances, and also don't really give that away that many chances either. But yeah, I just expect more. I think with the talent that we had on the pitch, I feel like we should have created a bit more than we did.
Man,
And
low key, I feel like you were better though. I think you were the better team until you got the red card. I watched all of that. I think you was rather the better team, especially at the start. Especially like so, from what I remember anyway, Arsenal were good at the start of the game and good at the start of the second half for about 10 minutes. But the rest was right, in my opinion, was Chelsea until you got a red card and obviously Robert Sanchez started doing stupidness. But
I hear that, but I feel like I want more. Like I didn't feel like Raya had to do anything exceptional in the game.
Bro, Ryan made 2 exceptional saves, bro.
He
One of
did,
them made a save and he clawed it. Bro, first to Ryan, I used to doubt him actually, but the last few weeks he's turned me around. But yo, yeah, you know what I'm on about Ryan? That
the one
save that he
from
like,
No,
he
that
João
saved
was,
it
Pedro.
once and he
For
went
João
back and
Pedro.
scored off the line. Was it
No,
João?
Yeah,
That's one of
João
João
Pedro's
Pedro's line
header.
that
And
got across the
then,
line,
yeah, there
bro.
was a cross as well, wasn't he, that he just tipped around the post.
but
Yeah,
they're not like clear, like they're not chances in kind of like open play. Like the one where he clawed it out of the net, basically. It's a great save, but it's like it's something out of nothing. And then
yeah.
the actual one, he's trying to put it into a dangerous area. It's not like a kind of chance created out of open play.
I forgot
Uh,
about that as well. To be fair.
did
That
you?
got natural one. But there's one for João Pedro in it. I think me and Ryan are about the same one. They crossed it, and
Yeah,
then it was like a header back post, and then he had to
Yeah.
like get across and then like
Yeah.
save it.
yeah.
See, this is what I mean. I think you were the better team, bro. Like those should have went in, and then Pedro Neto was doing some. Like I don't know why you fouled him for no reason, and then Sanchez. I don't even know why you still got Sanchez, bro. But
I just don't think like we did. I don't think either team really did enough to win the game. But the thing about Arsenal, just is they're so good at set pieces.
fate, man.
Like, yeah, I don't know, but either way, besides, even though we were the better team, I just don't think our creative players really played great enough for us to even go away to a team like Arsenal. It's like
He was good. Reece James was sick.
Reece James is good, but
Delivery is class.
Yeah, it's quality, man.
like Cole Palmer, I don't know what's happened to him. The guy's he's gone MIA the past year, and I feel like we're living off his old highlights. I remember that game where I think he scored 4 goals against Brighton. Like I don't know where that kind of play's gone. That confidence to kind of go past players. Yeah,
he was never that player though, Palmer. He was never a player who'll go past you. He's a clever
on.
player. He's
Come
not. No, it's
He did, you know,
facts.
he
It
had
was,
that
it was
spell,
never
though,
boy.
he did that.
You're talking like Eden Hazard, bro.
One season
He was never-
wonder, bro.
He was never Eden Hazard, bro. He's your type of like Mr. Ozil type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? You'll find
Nah,
that
nah,
clever
what
pass.
Ozil? Don't do that.
We'll get,
Ozil's
maybe not as good.
He's more of a goal scorer than
You
he's a creator.
know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, facts.
Obviously, he's a United fan in it, so maybe his head's distracted. He wants to come United. I don't know, but obviously, you know what I mean. Maybe that's what it is. So I don't blame him. But yeah,
Come on,
that's what I'm saying.
bro. I don't know where that play's gone, bro.
He's carrying an injury though. You can tell. He's even said it.
Yeah, but if he's carrying an injury, don't play. Do you know what I mean? You're probably hurting playing injured, then we'd have like for example, let's say he's injured, get out the team, let Pedro Neto play on the right, and then we'll play either Gittins or someone else on the left. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't play if you can't play if you like affect the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. But
apparently he's got that growing thing. Some games of P, it's like PUBG or something like that. One of our players had it as well, which meant he always used to get injured until he like came over it.
Mark Lowe knows his stuff as well. And look back, this is going back in the day. But
Yeah, I think to be fair to him, he scored that hat trick, didn't he, recently? But I think
against Wolves, isn't it?
yeah, but like yeah, I get what you're saying. Like he's been like crazy.
well, that was 3 penalties or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 penalties.
Yeah, I think
two penalties, but you get me. It's like no, he did score the hat trick, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not really talking about his goal scoring ability. Cole Palmer's a player that affects the game without having to score goals. Obviously, that's the main part of his game, getting goals. But like when Cole Palmer's on form, he's basically doing everything. Especially under Maresca, our football basically ran through him and Jackson. Like that 2-man step was crazy. And then now I don't really know. He kind of looks a shadow of a player, but
who was it? Yeah, was it? I think it was Paul Merson, isn't it? One of these commentators normally just chats pure like gas, but you made a good point not long ago about Nico Jackson.
yeah, he did. I thought
But, you can normally chat gas in it, but like this time, I was like, maybe he's right. Because he's about like Nico Jackson's always running in behind, isn't it? So he left that 10 space open for Cole Palmer to operate. But also, João Pedro wants to get involved in the build-up, and he wants to like get the ball, be involved, X, Y, Z, and then maybe that's why Palmer obviously isn't playing how he's played in the past. But
It's
it
fact.
makes sense, but I don't know.
When you stretch the play and you've got a player constantly running in behind, it leaves that space in it between the midfield and defence. When you haven't got that space to operate, it just kind of leaves, you know what I mean, everything's in front of the defence. So it is a good point. But yeah, we need to see. It's not on Cole Palmer as well. I don't want to put it on him, but I just think the performance in general, I mean, even the way we got our goal, like, is a bit lucky, but yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, because I was kind of surprised about how much space we gave Cole Palmer. Like we allowed him to turn and run at the defense. Like so, we had space. He just didn't really do too much. I don't know whether it is the injury and he's just not quite sharp. I don't know, but obviously he went down, didn't he? During the game as well. Obviously stayed on, but yeah, maybe he's just not 100% fit.
How old is he? Like 23, 24?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Mad. Watch that 24.
That's what I'm saying. We still got, bro. He's on a long term. He's on a lifetime contract. You have to put all that.
Chelsea contract.
Get what I'm saying? So, but yeah, just a poor performance overall. Well, not a poor performance, just a poor result. And maybe a better. I mean, what's that? I think we played Arsenal 4 times this season, lost 3 times. Yeah, man, it's looking.
They give you the Spurs treatment, and the move to you all the time now.
Also, what in London right now?
To move to us as well, but we used to be rivals, man. Now they just fucking beat us every game. It's dark.
Yeah, to be fair, I think me and Rosini's only been in the job 54 days. We've already beat him 3 times.
That's 3 times, isn't it?
but I can't get over, bro. Arsenal's football's too dark, bro. You man actually play for set pieces. It pisses me off.
Oh, but it's one of those things. I'm not gonna lie. I get what you're saying.
Everybody, not a Chelsea fan, can't be saying this, bro. Some of your more successful days, you're playing dead football, like Mourinho, Conte. Actually, Conte was okay, but you played some terrible football.
I hear what Manny's saying, though. It wasn't as bad as Arsenal.
Nah, it was, bro. It was.
Bro.
Under Mourinho,
it's not just Arsenal that's doing it though. A lot of teams are doing it in the Premier League. I just feel like the quality of the Premier League this season is not that great.
No, do you know what it is? I think like the flair, like the creativity, and like all those like moments of brilliance are being like coached out of the game. It's more about the system now. It's not about like those like random like one-off moments.
But Ryan, it's everything though, like throw-ins, free kicks.
Yeah, but
like you man play dead football.
That's the whole.
No, it's Manny. Before
we went
to
that's not Brentford. You can't compare it to Brentford, though.
No, but Brentford do it as well, though. They have those.
Come on.
Yeah, but everyone's doing it, isn't it? It's just the way the game's going. I prefer the like free-flowing attacking football, but at the end of the day, like if we're scoring goals from set pieces, like we use it, innit? Like we're not going to stop using set pieces now because we're scoring.
No, you know what it is? I'd hear it if you played good football, bro. You man play dead football and then just hope you get a set and score.
No, but I think part of it's like no, if you watch the Champions League, I think we play decent football. Problem is, like when we come up in the league, most teams are playing low blocks. It's difficult to break down, so we have to rely on set pieces. Like we've got to do what we've got to do to win, innit? Like to be honest, I don't think we played very well against Chelsea in the game.
That low block.
We just need the results.
Pep's been playing against that low block since he entered the league, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. And City played well better football.
Yeah, they do.
Don't get against
City are more cautious now.
What?
City are more cautious than I think they've ever been.
Yo, I thought it was on me for a minute. Nah, but City, no, they're not playing that great though. We've actually scored more goals than City this season.
So, but I'm just talking about the way you play.
But City aren't playing as great this season. It's not just us. Even Chelsea against us. Your most threat came from the set piece up until we went 2-1 down, like 2-1 up.
But it has to come from. Do you know what the way Arsenal play? Yeah, what you man do, you put 11 players behind the ball. That's why you barely concede. You put 11 players behind the ball.
Because we were winning. If you man was winning, you'd have done the same thing.
Nah, you do it when you're drawing, bro. Even when it's 0-0, you put 11 players behind the
So
ball.
was yous. We could have break yous up in the first half. You man had 10 man behind the back. Everyone else is doing it.
I think it's fine for us to do it when.
Why is it fine for you to do it?
It's not.
You did it. You did that. Wait, you did that against us in the Carabao Cup when you was 1-0 down.
Because we're playing.
Did you forget that game?
Yeah, bro. To be fair,
that's what you did.
for 75 minutes. You were chasing the game.
Yeah,
with 3-2 down, and you played defensively for 75 minutes, bro. You did the same thing against us.
That's right. In the cup, innit?
So
Yeah, you did, bro.
In that game, if we go and press the full pitch and we concede, the tie's over.
that's the same way Arsenal was playing. If we go and get creative, we get caught up in the middle, we concede to the counter attack. You might will put 10 man behind the box.
Nah, I don't.
Facts, it is.
That's why the game is like this, because you can't teams know they can't afford to go 1-0 down, because once you go 1-0 down, it's very difficult to win the game.
You man can have that. You can.
I just think it's the Premier League, and obviously Arsenal's found a way to get around it by using set piece. When we go 1-0 up, we then have more freedom. Obviously, in recent games, we've gone 1-0 up and then we've just sat back, which is really annoying, especially when we're 10 men, when we're playing against 10 men.
No, I agree. Like, we do that a lot. We'll get a 1-goal lead and then we won't kill the game off.
And that actually annoyed me, because the amount of time I kept saying, keep the ball. Literally, you're playing against 10 men at home. Like, why are you kicking the ball long and sitting back? I don't know. I just thought the game was a bit frustrating when it was 2-1 and we was playing against 10 men. I thought we could have done a lot better with the ball.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we've kind of been. I think the nerves are kind of getting to us a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the nerves.
We saw it in the Brentford game, saw it against Wolves. To be fair, Brentford did play really well. So man, they worked so hard, they pressed really well. I think Brentford's got Wolves, like, after you got 2-0 up, it was just panic. I think Spurs was different, but that's an isolated game. But then again, I saw a similar thing. Like, we kind of struggled to put it wasn't as bad as Wolves, but we struggled to put a few passes together. I can't lie. I think Trossard that was one of his worst games he's had in a while. He was awful, to be fair.
See what Carragher said? He said if you had to pick team of the season for the Prem, no Arsenal attackers would be in it. Do you know how mad that is?
It's right, though.
Bro, to be fair,
I agree.
That's fair. I probably agree with that. I don't think anyone's been brilliant, to be fair. I think Trossard has a spell at the start of the season. He's probably our best tackle the first couple of months, but he's not been great recent weeks. Martinelli's been good in the Champions League, not done anything in the league. Saka's had his injuries, but again, not had a stellar season. Gyökeres, again, like, you can't really make an argument for any of those kind of players. As they're all blown hot and cold. You can't really. Yeah, I think that's facts. Can't lie. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know with us. I think in a weird kind of way, I think the narrative of this game, like, yes, we got the results, what we need to do, but had João Pedro been onside and it was 2-2, bro, the narrative would be completely different.
He's not, bro. You can't even talk like he was nowhere near onside though.
I know.
Way offside.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, that kind of thing. If we keep playing like that, it's going to catch up with us. Like, we got the result this time, but
yeah,
a couple of weeks' time, it might go the other way.
It's like
what happened against Wolves, that's how you play, bro. That's how you play. It's cost you games this season. It's cost you games this season when you've ended up drawing games that you should have won. And then Declan Rice coming out saying, at least we didn't lose X, Y, and Z. But if you lose the title, it's going to be because you drew too many games. Not
I watched. Did you watch the City Newcastle game? City was like that as well, and they were 2-1 up against Newcastle. They just sat back and defend. I didn't see the Leeds game, but I'm guessing
they've done that against. I watched the Leeds games. They've done that the last second half. There's been on defenders in that.
Yeah, I think it's maybe it's getting the pressure of the title race getting to both teams. I know City are probably more equipped because they've been there, done that, they've won it. But like, even the Leeds game, to be fair, I think Leeds should have had a penalty in like the 86th minute.
Leeds should have scored that first half. They were on them.
And then, like, to be fair, I think we've had a bit of a look at the green with some referee decisions. I know Gabriel could have got sent off in one of the games recently, but City have been quite lucky, to be fair. I think Shirky in that game, like Ilya Gurev's on the floor, he flicks the ball from in between his legs and then stands on him as he's running away. Didn't even get a yellow. I think against Fulham, like Foden's like stamped down on Calvin Bassey's Achilles, nothing. You had Bernardo Silva against Newcastle on Dan Burn. They've had a bit of a look at the green, to be fair, but I think they've kind of had it since like Rodri came out and said the referees are cheats or whatever in that post-match interview. But
conspiracy theories, man.
nah, but
In the
bro, it's
same,
facts
bro.
though,
Come
to be
on.
fair. Like if any
You
of
wanna
those
be there,
tackles for
there,
Arsenal, I'd say it's
look at the
the
decisions
red
as
cards,
well.
bro.
The referees all got together and be like, yo, let's not give City anything now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's not
I
give away.
know, man.
They
Conspiracy
all got in a
theories,
meeting.
bro.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but even the Leeds one, bro, like, bro, the defender's arms out here, bro. How's that a natural position, bro? And he's trying to head the ball that way. Surely you head the ball like that, not like with your arm out there. But regardless, they got the 3 points anyway. But I'll move on to Nick, obviously. Disappointing result again for Spurs. What do you think of the game?
Bro, this thing gets me mad, you know. Fuck these, man. Honestly, they get me mad. They're too embarrassing, you know. We all lose every week, you know. It's sad, man. What shit, man. Nah, bro, but like, you know what? I can't even say injuries and that, man. It's the same thing every week, bro. Like, I knew would lose to Fulham, but you know why it wasn't a bad week? All the teams in the relegation battle area, they all lost as well.
Wow.
So, bro, it's one less game until the end of the season, and it's so like fuck it, we just charge it and it'll just move forward, man.
Yo, do you know
what you actually do to get relegated?
Now, I don't think we'll go that well. We'll see.
Do you think you could get relegated?
We've got Crystal Palace on Thursday at home. If we don't win that, relegation is actually going to happen, bro. I promise you.
Yo, Nick, do you know what's mad about Tottenham? Do you remember when you man beat United in the Europa League final? I was like it's roles reversed. Like, I thought you'd be doing what United are doing right now, because the way fans were feeling after that game, I thought it was finished for United. The fact that they finished where they did, and then you man won you got Champions League football. You're gonna attract these players. You're gonna kick on. Now you're in the same situation. I don't even know what's even going on at Tottenham. It's mad.
Nah, it's simple though, to be fair, because even like we started the season well, you know. We were like top of the league after like 4 games or something. Like beat City, won our first like 2 games and drew 1. What happened was obviously Maddison got injured for the whole season in pre-season, and then Solanke went down after like 2 games, and then our form has been shit since around October when Kudus went down. Kudus has been out for like 2 months, you know. That he just ain't, and he was our player of the season when he was like playing. So it's like a mix of injuries. Thomas Frank obviously getting it wrong in a few games. So looking back now, I do feel a bit sorry for him because like the amount of like injuries that he had to deal with, bro, is crazy. Romero just being dumb, and then sometimes, bro, like there's better teams than us in the league, and so like when we lost to Villa, when we lost to Arsenal, when we lost to Newcastle. So there's a few games that we played, we just got outplayed, bro. Like that's it. United game, bro. The United was 2-2, and in the second one we had 10 men in it. So I'm definitely not United, but I say Arsenal, better team. Newcastle, better team. Villa, better team. We didn't lose to. Well, we never lost to City, but yeah, there's other dumb games that we just lost on it. But I don't. And also Romero comes back this weekend as well, bro. Not this weekend against Crystal Palace. You have to beat Crystal Palace at home. If we don't beat Crystal Palace at home on Thursday, I promise you relegation's on the horizon, and it's that bad, bro.
Yeah, definitely relegation for you, man. It's peak.
Bro, imagine if we got relegated, that'd be what?
To be fair, one thing I really don't get is I don't really get the whole Igor Tudor appointment. Like, if you look at his record, like he was manager at Udinese for 6 weeks, got sacked. Then they brought him back and then sacked him again after 7 months. He got sacked at Juve after 7 months. He was at Marseille for a year, got sacked, and then like started.
Nah, bro,
he's not lasted.
Nah, you're not telling the truth here, Ryan. Though, are you, bro? Because bare of those jobs, he was an interim. He didn't get sacked. His contract just ended. Like at Juve, he was there for 6 months as an interim, and he just left. At Marseille, he was an interim again, and then he just left. He just didn't get kept on. With Udinese, he got sacked fairs, but Marseille and Juve, he came for a short period, and then he just went. That's why we got him, bro. That's what we got him for a couple of months, a few months, stave off relegation, and then Poch comes in it. Pochettino comes. That's the plan.
No, but even then, like, even if you brought him in to stave off relegation, like, he has no experience in the Premier League. Like, it's not like a stave off relegation.
So who we're gonna get? We're gonna get. You want us to get Sam Allardyce?
Tony Pulis.
But do you know what I mean? Like, at least someone with some experience in the English game, bro.
Why are we gonna? That's just we're violating ourselves, bro. We'd rather just get this next man from a bro.
Bro, them
Kind
falls
of
under
big
Tony
salmon,
Pulis.
man. Come on, man.
Bro, should have got Tony Pulis, man.
Bro, Tony Pulis,
Them long
big salmon.
balls.
We're not like
Them
we're
long
not that
balls.
caliber of club, man. Come
Bro,
on,
we
man.
did that.
Bro, bring Harry Redknapp back, bro.
Nah, we're not like that. We're not that desperate, bro. Trust me, when our players will come back in it, yeah.
Bro, you're 4
Well,
points
some
from
of them, huh?
You're 4 points from the bottom.
Bro, but we'll beat Crystal Palace on Thursday, and
Yo.
then with 7 points, we'll beat Crystal Palace. You don't remember Crystal Palace are not good, you know. Crystal Palace are poor, bro.
Okay, we'll come
We'll
back to
beat
this.
Crystal Palace. We'll beat Burnley. We'll beat Nottingham Forest. We'll lose the others, and then that's calm. And then what we have to do is get 40 points, bro. We're on what 29, bro. That's what 3 wins. 3 wins, really.
You know you've not won in 2026. You know you're not won a league game in 2026.
Well, wait,
We played hard games, bro. This
It's not that easy, you know.
We played hard games.
Yeah, but like, you still play like West Ham and stuff like that, bro. They're in the relegation.
Now, West Ham was a bad result. I'll give you that. But other than West Ham, now Fulham away is a hard game. For us, anyway. For us, that's a hard game.
It is.
Fulham, like, no, they got borders. You won't be bored. They got a couple of borders there. And then we had, obviously, Arsenal, City, United, Newcastle. Like, Villa, these are hard games, bro. But also now, upcoming games, starting on Thursday. If we did this podcast next week, yeah, and we lost on Thursday and we lost on Sunday, I think we got Liverpool Sunday, I think, as well. So, also, that's probably a loss at Anfield. But if we win against Crystal Palace, fuck it. Whatever happens at Liverpool happens, and it minor. We just need to beat Crystal Palace on Thursday.
FA Cup Liverpool, isn't it?
Oh, is it FA Cup this weekend?
Yeah, it's FA Cup this weekend. Yeah. We definitely playing the Prem on Thursday, though, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah. So okay, cool. Here's what it is. Then we're not playing at the weekend, but yeah, the game, bro. It's a 6-pointer, isn't it? Relegation battle, 6-pointer.
Yeah. To be fair, I think you got to beat Crystal Palace, so it's looking dark.
It's looking dark anyway. But
to be fair, you might get away with it just because, like you said this weekend, like the other teams around you are losing as well.
You know what I'm glad about? Yeah, Wolverhampton. They're so far behind, but they've been playing good at it. They're on good form.
Yeah,
but they're so far behind that they can't catch up.
Yeah, but to be fair, there could be a team that like nick a few points. A few sides between now and the end of the season. Obviously, they beat that Wolves. Of the worst team.
Yeah, but they won't be able to catch us, bro. They've just got about points now or something.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna. I think they definitely get relegated, but I'm saying probably have a few surprises also. They nick points off teams.
Yeah, I'm glad as well. At a weekend, it was looking dark actually because Burnley were like they come back in it against Brentford, and then they scored to make it 4-3.
Yeah.
And then they got disallowed, and they ended up conceding and losing. So I was like, yeah, thank God. But look where we are, though, man. We're about those are the results. I'm being dead serious, bro. The results I'm looking at. So,
bro,
it is what it is, man.
If you get relegated, apparently all your players have got like a 50% wage deduction on the clauses. So
Yeah, a lot of the senior players, I think, it's standard, isn't it, across all like all the bigger teams anyway. So obviously like Van de Ven, Romero, Solanke's like the top the international players. They'll be of course they'll be gone. They're not playing your championship. But they've got us here. So like I don't feel any way for them, bro. Like they need to get us out of it. They're the ones who like Van de Ven's playing like every game this season. don't. And then he's coming out in the press conference acting like, like he's like this isn't on him, bro. Like stop that, bro. Like you've contributed to this Senate, so get the team out of it, man.
To be fair, I think if you did go down, you got some youngsters that ball out in the championship. I know we said.
Oh yeah, we're back
like
in the championship, bro.
Like
The record points
Other
tally in
than-
the championship. I'm telling you, bro. I'm having fun again in the championship, bro. We've been winning every week like 5-0.
Bro, I don't know. Part of me, like, it would be hilarious if you got relegated as an Arsenal fan, but then like, I think I'd miss the North London dog. Maybe I'd take it, not having it for a season for that embarrassment. But like, bro, even they would talk about Dios Watson have to replace expressions because someone else in bro is in the
Now,
championship.
mom will probably die, bro. My expressions, you know, bro.
Bro, he's had enough, bro. You see his match.
Now, I think we'll be all right, man. We'll be all right. It's just embarrassing, isn't it? But like overall, we'll be okay. Obviously, think about we haven't won a game in 2026. We've lost like 5 games in a row or something like that. So and obviously we're still like 4 points off the drop. It just showed you how bad those teams down there are, and it so because any other time, like you'd be out of it. But we've got favourable games coming up. Burnley, or obviously like I just said, Crystal Palace and that. Just do the job there, and honestly, get to 40 points, call the season a wash, and just move on.
Yeah. What do you reckon the ambitions should be for next season? Because I'm sure, obviously, I know you won the Europa League last.
Bro, next season, I've no idea. Depends how the rest of the season goes.
No, but say for example,
one game a week, innit?
Oh, yeah, when Pochettino, bro, nah, it'd be like, what's that? Is it Conference League? I take Conference League. You just need to get back to winning ways again, man. Get some like winning DNA back in there.
Nate, you might
Conference League.
Huh?
You say Conference League?
Make the Conference League just like 7th, 8th.
You ain't getting that, bro.
Also not this season, bro. Also not.
Next season.
Next season, yeah. Bro. Obviously not this season, bro. We're not getting top 10 this season, bro.
Yo, that's another thing, isn't it? You might have got Champions League as well, so
literally, imagine you win that.
Oh, if we win, I'm not scared of Atletico Madrid. You know, I don't mind that. Even like that side of the draw doesn't look too. It's not too scary at all. You know, apart from let's say Barca, Arsenal, but like everybody else there is like okay, like
everybody else will
to be fair, even
you think you'd beat Atletico Madrid?
I'm not scared of them. But man, are laughing, but I'm not scared.
The one chance
Fulham is
Spurs probably
different to
have,
Atletico Madrid, you know.
Not Atletico, but like even Barca on that side of the draw, bro. They're back 4, so it's more they're struggling.
Barca moved to us.
Bro, don't
Nah,
wrong,
Barca
their
moved
attacking
to us.
players
Barca
are
moved to us
incredible,
differently.
but like, bro, they can't defend set pieces. Like, other than us, I think you scored the second amount of set pieces in the Premier League.
But bro, we're shit defensively. You know, this is what you don't get, bro. Imagine like Lamine Yamal against like Archie Gray and that. Come on, bro, that's dark.
yeah,
They'll beat us at 4-5-0. I'm telling you, bro, or 4-5-2 or something like that.
Yeah, actually, no, they got too many ballers up front.
Yeah, they got ballers going forward, bro. That's what I'm saying. But Atletico Madrid are not really that scary going forward. I mean, Lookman's playing well, but other than that, there's
still got like huge
Alvarez, I guess. But
bro, I don't know.
Huh?
To be fair, they're decent, but like even when we played them, to be fair, they weren't nothing.
You beat them like 4-0 or something, didn't it?
Or like 4 goals in like 16 minutes. Something.
Exactly, but we done better than them against these. At least we scored.
Yeah, but with that, I'll end this week's show. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you again next week.